Let's see the angles made by two lines and a transversal. So if you have two lines L and M, and there's a line which is intersecting these two lines, say N, then N is called as the transversal. Now let's see the different angles that are formed by the transversal. So the first type of angle is corresponding angles. So a transversal forms four pairs of corresponding angles. Let's name the angles as A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. So for corresponding angle, the angle has to lie on the same side of the transversal and have the same position with respect to the lines L and M. For example, if you look at angle A, my angle A is on the right side of the transversal above the line M. So having the same position, I have angle E which is on the right side of the transversal and above M. So that forms my first pair of corresponding angle. Second pair of corresponding angle would be angle B and angle F, because both are on the right of the transversal and below the given lines. Third pair similarly will be angle D and angle H. Fourth pair will be angle C and angle G. The second type of angles formed by the transversal are alternate angles. So it forms two pairs of alternate angles. So the alternate angles are going to lie on the opposites of the sides of the transversal and between the lines. So B and H, since they are on the opposite side of the transversal and they are between the given lines L and M. Similarly, the second pair is going to be C and E, on the opposite sides of the transversal between the given two lines. The third type of angle formed are the interior angles. Again, two pairs of interior angles. So the two pairs of interior angles are going to lie on the same side of the transversal and between the two given lines. That is, here you can see angle B and E which are on the right of the transversal between L and M. So angle B and angle E, and the second pair is going to be angle C and angle H. These are the three types of angles formed by two lines and a transversal.